Hey everyone, I haven't seen you for a while. I haven't been making any videos for quite a while, and I started to miss it. So I decided that this is a good time to restart my videos uh, because it's Goblins versus Gnomes. So I'm really excited about this new update. I checked the cards previously, and I decided to make a video like for a starting video for the new season or something by talking about the new cards, my opinion about them and this update as a whole. Uh, I hope you are going to like it. And after this one, in another episode, I'm going to buy new packs, open them, and hopefully, I'm going to be able to make a good deck. So let's get started. So what I want to mention first, if you haven't seen it or something, that it's a really good thing about this one, or personally I like it. Some card changes, including Flare, Soulfire, and Gadgets and Auctioneer. All of these prices are going to be increased by 1. And Gadgets and Auctioneer increased by 1 is just great. I very happy about this. Miracle Rogue. I haven't played for a while because this was the period where many bots played instead of players, and I just didn't feel playing against AIs and things like that. So I stopped. I don't know if Miracle Rogue is still a thing, but this card is still too good for this price for now. So that one increase is going to be awesome. So 123 new cards. It's going to take a while, so let's get started. So common cards, neutral. Clockwork Gnome, definitely add the spare part card to your hand. So we're going to check the spare parts. This card is not particularly good unless you play it in turn 1. Then it can trade maybe for some other cards or just deal some damage. The spare part is awesome if you get a good one. Maybe use it later. It's alright, I guess. If someone wastes a silence on it, it's good. Otherwise, it's not that special. But yeah, 2-1. I don't think we have too many 2-1s. Maybe 1-2s like this one, but yeah. yeah. Alright, another Cogmaster. Has +2 attack while you have a mech. This is neat. Like, you can start with these two, like Coin. Have a free to add a 2-1. It's a really good start. Aneltron. Talmud Divine Shield 1-2. Yeah, that's actually, like the name says, annoying. It won't really do much. It will just keep the enemy back for a while. Explosive Sheep, definitely deal to damage to all minions. Yeah, we have seen some of this in the Naxxramas expansion or update, or whatever you want to call it. For 2, I don't know. It depends, of course. Like, 2 damage is a really good early game. For the enemy, you can like clear the board. So I don't know. You have to have a really weak enemy board and discard, and not too many cards on your side. Yeah, it's interesting. Uh, Goblin Stalker 2 for a 2 free stuff. That's value. That's really good 2 free stuff. Solid. It fits the vanilla value, so it's alright. Mech Warper. It sounds like a McDonald's food. 2 free. Your max costs 1 less. That's actually interesting. It's like the summoning portal for the Warlock. It's pretty weak. But if it can stay for a turn, in a mech deck it can cause some real annoying damage. Or, well, not damage, but help for the player. Micro Machine. At the start of each turn, gain +1 attack. It's a shitty card, I think. 1-2 for 2. If you want to play it, if you can play it, it's going to be a free 2. Otherwise, it's just going to be a 2-2 when the enemy comes into play. It's not really strong. Like a 2-2 for 2, basically. So, I don't know. Puddle Stomper. 2-3-4-2, it's good value. It's an offensive card because of the stats. It's not that bad, it's for a Murloc deck of course. You won't really want to play it in any other decks. Like Murlocs. Just a natural thing. Ship Cannon, 2-3-4-2. Whenever you summon a pirate, deal 2 damage to a random enemy. Well, 2-3-4-2 is not bad. And in a pirate deck, this card is really good damage. I guess board clearing slowly later in the game, or while dealing damage, or to the face maybe. It's an interesting card, but mostly for. But I don't know. It's not that bad. If it would be 2-2, I would say it's just pirate deck. With a 2-3, it's pretty awesome. 2-3-4-2, Stone Splinter Rogue. Whenever your opponent casts a spell, gain +1 attack. Yeah, once again, Miracle Rogue, slower, Mage slower, everything. Flying Machine 1-4, Wind Fury. Yeah, this is like Silverback Patriot, but not the Taunt and the Wind Fury. That might be a good card for a Shaman because of the damage. I don't know the card name, which gives 2 extra damage. But it's good because 1-4 is pretty strong. But it's easy to get rid of, I think, in turn 3-4. 4 damage, 4 health, 1 damage is not really good. But if you can put it behind a Silverback Patriot, for example, then it might work. Numerang Infantry, charge, taunt 1. Well, same case. Like this. It needs some extra damage, otherwise it just doesn't worth it. 1 damage, nothing. Taunt, alright. It's just a Silverback Patriot with a charge, I guess. Ogre Brute, yeah, the Ogre cards. Or Ogre. 50% chance to attack the wrong enemy. 4-4 for free. Oh yeah, that's a good stat line. Because you would expect a 3-4 or a 4-3. But with the 50 chance... Well, if you can play it on a good board, you can hit the enemy you want. Like the face, because that's the only enemy, otherwise it might miss. I think ogre cards are going to be good because sometimes it won't really matter what you want to destroy. Well, that's not necessarily true, but alright. We are going to see. It's interesting, I think. 3-4-4-4. It's just dangerous. I think if you play it, the enemy want to get rid of it. Spider Tank, 3 or 4, 3-4. Wow. Alright. So yeah, so 3 mana for a 3-4 creature. It's like a weaker Yeti. Yeah, alright. I think we needed one card like that. Tinkertown. 3 for a 3-3. If you control a mech, gain +1/+1 and put a spare part in your hand. That's awesome. Like 3-3 for 3 is almost good. If it would be for a spare part, it would be awesome. It would be for a +1/+1 still. But with this both, it's awesome. Alright, let's go on. 4 for a 3-3. Burly Rockjet Rogue. Whenever your opponent casts a spell, gain +2 attack. Wasn't this? Yeah, this other Rogue. Alright, so these cards are against spellcasters, of course. 3-5 is a really good tank value. Maybe if you can make it taunt, like it's also good like a 3-5. I'm just thinking it would be better because it's really tanky. But it's a good value. It's getting stronger easily, or just delaying your enemy's plans. Lost Horse Rider, 4 for 4-5 or 5-4. It's Reverse Yeti, so it's an offensive card. I don't know if I like it. I like the Yeti stat lines, like the 4-5, but it's also really great. Mechanical Yeti. Definitely I'll give each player a spare part. So yeah, it's a Yeti, but with something extra. And it's really funny because people hate the Yeti, especially priests, because of that 4 damage. But with this card you can get like 4 Yetis. And maybe want to silence it. Okay, it's a good card. Piloted Shredder. Left row summon a random 2 cost minion. Wow. That can be really good. Like Fair Dragon. I don't know. Okay, so let's see the max. Like here we can see some awesome max. But still, so for free, it's not an amazing stat line. It's like a fun card, I think, with that randomness. And yeah, it's interesting. Anti-Healbot, 5 for free, and restore it half to a hero. So this card is maybe for Paladin decks, or well, anything. Uh, really. Anything, yeah, because everyone needs heals sometimes. 3 for 5 is terrible, but at 8 heal and you get a minion, that's kind of balanced. So, okay. I'm thinking like there is a card for Druid that heals 8, I think, but I don't know the mana cost of it. Maybe it's free, so I think it's good. Like the minion is not, but okay. Salty Dog, new pirate card, 5 for a 7-4. Wow. Well, this needs a taunt, definitely, because turn 5, 4 half, it won't work, it will die. That is just a an offensive card, not a tank. But talking about tanks, Force Tank Max. 8 for 7-7 Divine Shield, wow. This is some strong card. 8 mana, Divine Shield. Interesting. It's not the best at line, but okay. Let's start the rare cards. Target them is 0 for 0-2. This is interesting, like I said, some of these cards needed a taunt, and this can work. It's nothing special, nothing hard to kill. You wouldn't really want to play it early. Maybe with some cards like I mentioned previously. But yeah, this is a good one. And it's annoying, just look at his face. Gnomish Experimenter. 3 for a 3-2, draw a card. If it's a minion, transform it into a chicken. That's terrible. I would never play this card. Like, draw a card, alright. Well, if it's a spell heavy deck, maybe. But even then, no. If it's a spell heavy deck, I don't want to maybe pull a minion and hey, that was a minion, hey, here's a chicken. Eat it. No. Goblin Supper. 3 for a 2, CL4. Has plus for attack while your opponent has 6 more cards in hand. That's interesting. Like, stops the pulling effect or forces your enemy to drop the cards. You wouldn't necessarily want to play it in turn 3 because it's not really strong. And the enemy can easily get rid of the cards if he has 6. But later in the game, when he has 10, it might be good, but it's still weak for them, so yeah, I don't know. It's a good card, because 2-4, not that bad. Also makes the enemy think about his steps, his cards, his plays, so it's interesting. Eliminator. 3 for a 2-4, if you control a secret at the end of your turn, restore 4 half to your hero. So this card is interesting, as 4 half to your hero, it needs staff, I guess. I don't know. Lel Exorcist, 3 for a 2-3. Taunt, Battlecry game, +1/+1 for each enemy death threat minion. 2 free taunt for free. Not the best. +1/+1 for each enemy death threat. It's really specific. I don't feel it's a strong card. Arcane Nullifier, 4/5, 4/4. Taunt can't be targeted by spells or hero power. Wow. That's strong. Like, you can polymorph it, you can do anything. You need minions to kill this one, or weapon. That's really good. It's just a wall, like 2 damage not enough for anything, mostly. It's 5 health, no spells or hero powers. I like it. Jeeves. I like his name. Jeeves. Jeeves, alright. So 4 for a 1/4. At the end of each player's turn, the player draws until they have 4 cards. I mean 3, sorry. I can't read numbers. That's interesting. Like, it's a really good card if you don't have any. Or if you want to mill the enemy, but then he needs to have like 0 cards. That's interesting. It's definitely good for you if you need cards. For the enemy, it might screw you over, so you just want to think about playing it. Kazan, 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 Mystic. Alright. 4 for a 4/3. Take control of a random enemy secret. That's good. That's really good because it's not something like a random minion. Well, it's like a random minion, but yeah, it doesn't need like some specific things like if they have 4 or more minions, take care of one or take control of one. It's just another secret. The stat values aren't that great, but this battle cry is awesome. Bomb Blubber. Battle cry, deal 4 damage to random enemy minion. 5 for a 3/3 and 4 damage. That's really good. Actually, that's really good. The stat lines are not, but this battle cry is. It will just take care of a lot of problems. Better Bomber. Oh boy. 5 for a 5/4, so the stat lines are pretty good. Or, well, for 5 it's not really bad. Deal 6 damage randomly split between all other characters. Oh boy. 6 damage to my own face. Here it comes. Epic cards. Recombobulator. Battlecry. Transform a friendly minion into a random minion with the same cost. 2, 3, 2. So the stat values are alright. You can play it alone. Transform a friendly minion. Does it mean that it can transform itself? Because usually it says other minion. Now it doesn't. So it might just change itself to a shitty card. But it's funny because if you play like some expensive cards, they might turn into legendaries. Like, I don't know. I don't really know any 10 mana cost cards. Like turning into them to death things. Or it is just a fun card, I think. Hobgoblin. 3 for a 2/3. Whenever you play a 1 attack minion, give it +2/+2. So you play a 1 attack minion, so it won't work with Paladin. With the Paladin hero spell or ability. Argent Crusader, Murlocs. Wow, it's really good in a Murloc deck actually. Yeah. It's a Murloc deck card, I guess. It's pretty good. And Hanzo Mahano. 4 for a 3/2. That's terrible. Give your other minions Twin Fury Taunt or Divine Shield. And that's good. Also, if just think about Murloc deck. Once again, like giving them randomly Twin Fury Taunt, Divine Shield, it's funny. You need a zoo deck for this, I guess, because you need more minions to get the value out of it, because otherwise it's just shitty minion. So, Mini-Mage. Staff and spell damage +1. 4 for a 4/1. So it gains stealth, but it dies easily. And if you want to kill someone, you basically can, because 4 damage. So you play it, hope that it will survive a turn, deal some spell damage, and get it killed before the enemy has to kill it. Fairy Bear. Whenever your opponent plays a card, discard the top 3 cards of your deck. Oh no. No. 8/8, good value. But I wouldn't play it. Like, plays a card. So if he has 1 coast minions, like, bye deck. Here comes the fatigue. No. Jungbot, 5 for a 1/5. Whenever a friendly mech dies, gain +2/+2. So you want to play it when you are going to sacrifice 1 or 2 of your mechs, and then it worth anything. Otherwise, no, not really. It might fit in a warrior deck with the charge. So giving charge to your cards that has 2 or less damage, I think. It would get the buff, then kill your minions and or mechs. and bam, big damage. Pirate Sky Golem, 6 for 6/4, summon a random 4-cost minion, that's awesome. That's really good. Like 4-cost minion, like that costs 4, so you get 10 value out of 6. The value is pretty expensive, I think. Like I don't know. It's like if I see it well, most of these cards are offensive, and I don't think it's bad. 12 costs 1 less for each card in your opponent's hand. That's interesting. So Zudex, or yeah, someone has a Twilight Break. Is it Twilight Break? I think it's Twilight Break or Nether Break. I don't know. That gains +1/2 from each of your cards in your hand. You are going to think twice if the enemy has a Clockwork Giant, because you can screw yourself over. High time. Legendary cards. Blingotron 3000. 5 for a 3/4. Equip a random weapon for each player. So yeah, this is another card that I kinda like because it's the fun value and it makes them good. And the randomness, like you get an Arcanite Reaper, he gets an Arcanite Reaper, or he gets an Arcanite Reaper or some other ridiculously awesome weapon, and you get that shitty paladin weapon, that 1/3 that no one likes and no one uses. Maybe new players. I think that, well, or I'm thinking about if you can get the rogue weapon, like the basic weapon, the spell weapon, but I don't know. Hammett Nothing Very. Finally, a card for this awesome hunter with the awesome and very interesting quest that everyone likes in WoW. Yay! Okay, so 5 for a 6/3, Destroy Beast. This is stupid. I don't know. 6/3 for 5, Destroy Beast. It's like the Big Game Hunter, but more specific. Well, it's not necessarily bad. It's really for the Destroy Beast value. Dies easily. But finally, he got a card, and I'm really happy about it because, yeah, he deserved one. Like, everyone knows him from WoW. Mimiron said, at the start of your turn, if you have at least 3 max, destroy them all and form V07 Tron. Maybe I should Votron? Votron? I don't know. 5 for a 4/5. It's not that bad for value, but also you have this card and the other dies, and then you get the VO7 Tron. Interesting. I'm going to check that card. Gazlow, 6 for a 3/6. Whenever you cast a Mumble spell, add random mech to your hand. That's a mage card, I think. Or is it? Suddenly I forget all the cards, and also that I haven't played for a while. Doesn't really help. But keep going, because I can't really tell anything about this card. Mogor the Ogre. All minions have a 50% chance to attack the wrong enemy. That's awesome. That's pretty funny. Like, oh, you think you have your ritual? Take this. Nope. Touchly. Battle Cry and Death Rattle. Add the spare card to your hand. 6 for a 5/7. That's really good values. Really good stat values. It's a good card. It's a tanky card, deals reliable damage, and also good Battle Cry and Death Rattle. If you get the, I think there is a Taunt card. I'm going to check soon. If you make this one Taunt, it's really good value. Dr. Boom, Battle Cry, summon 2 1/1 boom bots. Warning, bots may explode. 7 for 7/7, and you get. So 7 for a 9/9 value actually. And boom bots that I don't know what they are doing. Trogzor, the Earthinator. Whenever, oh sorry, 7 for 6/6. Whenever your opponent casts a spell, summon a Berkeley Rockjaw Trog. Was it here? Berkeley Rockjaw Trog. Oh! That's cool. That's pretty cool. Like, even if the enemy gets rid of this with a spell like Fireball, you get another minion. So it's kinda alright. Pretty expensive, but it can work. Foe Reaper. 4000. Also damages the minions next to whomever he attacks. With the same damage, like 6. Damn, that's terrible. That's tons of damage. And with this, it's a really good value. Sneed's Old Shredder. Definitely some random legendary minion. Wow. Oh my god, lore worker chose everywhere. Now seriously, like, dies, okay, hi Deathwing. Or Ysera. Can it summon itself? It can actually, because it says random. Oh wait, I just the start of your turn. Alright, sorry. Mac Junior, Thermaplug. Whenever an enemy minion dies, summon a Leaper Gnome. Uh, Aggro Dex, totally. It's a funny one. Neat art. Is the leopard gnome in it? I guess. Okay, that's the chicken. There's the boombot. Deal 1 to 4 damage to random enemy. To random enemy. That's really good. So this is an awesome card, I guess. Or I think. And here's the V7 Charge Megamin Fury. Can attack 4 times in turn. Wow. Give it to a shaman, give it some buffs, and here it comes. It can kill you from 30 HP. Like, think about it, 16 damage to your face. You don't want this thing to become true. You want to silence it, kill it, destroy it with anything you can if he has 3 max. But yeah, 3 max, it means that you only need to kill the max first. Each turn, or your turn, right? Yeah, of course. Here comes the spare part. So, armor plating. Oh, this is all 1 cost minions, so there was the card. Where was it? Whenever you cast a 1 mana spell, add a random max to your hand. So this with some spare parts is a really good one. 1/2, freeze a minion, give a friendly minion staff until your next turn. So this, with this can work, if your max can survive. Swap a minion's attack and half, give a minion taunt, return a friendly minion to your hand, give a minion 1 attack. These are nice. Those little extra buffs that your card might need. Class cards, here comes the fun. Druid. Andonize Robocop. Oh, look at it, it's a baby panda. Let's see how we can kill it. So, taunt. Choose 1, +1 attack or +1/2. This is a really good card. So, this is what I like about druids. I'm not a very good druid player, or we can say I'm terrible. But what I like about druid is the mobility in its playstyle. Like, you can attack, give attack, you can give half, defend. So, that's awesome. It's a really good card, good value. Druid of the Fang. If you have a beast, transform this minion into a 7/7. So, druids are gaining beast synergy, and I also read that some of these cards are actually becoming beasts, some of the druid cards. So, in turn 5, you can get a 7/7. Otherwise, it's just a shitty card. I don't know how much beast synergy does druid have, but I don't think that they have too much. I should look about it, but for now I don't think it's a really viable card. Grow Tender. Choose 1, give each player a mana crystal, or each player draws a card. How about not playing this card at all? If it would be a 3/4, I would say still nay. But for say, no. It doesn't really make sense for me. Maybe if you have to rush your cards, I don't know. It's not really a good card, I wouldn't really play it. Mac Beer Cat. Oh, half beer, half man, half pig. Alright, say 6 for 7/6. Whenever this minion takes damage, add a spare part card to your what? So you get an amazing value. And you get spare parts. So why wouldn't I want to play this card? This is awesome. Even for the vanilla test, it's awesome. Recycle, shuffle another minion into your opponent's deck. Wow, that's interesting. You can screw with your enemy, but it's a pretty expensive half removal. Interesting. Malorn. Well, not yet. Dark Whispers. Choose one, summon 5 gifts, or give a minion +5/+5 and taunt. So it's basically a card that gives a minion +5 and +5 and a taunt. Because wisps. Yeah. So I can't imagine a play when I want to play wisp because they are unable to charge or thing like, hey, take my 1/1, skill them with any card you have. It would be good with a Bloodlust for a Shaman, but it's with deck, sorry. So what's the card? It's Savage Roar. It gives +2 attack for all of your characters. With that, Wisps are cool, but they will die for sure. 3 of 5, restore all characters to a full health. Yeah, when I first saw this card, I was thinking that giving 9 mana value to a card like this in a game where you have 30 cards, it's like, let's play to exhaust. Because this will make you play to exhaust. Most probably. My lord. Shuffle this minion into your deck. 9, 7, 4, 7 mana. You want to silence it, I guess, because it's pretty strong. It has lots of HP, it hits hard, it will kill anything, most probably that's run into it. And you don't want to face it again, so not just kill it, silence it and kill it. So these are the uncollectible cards, not very interesting. Let's keep going. Hunter, Glaive, Zuka. Battle Cry, give a random friendly minion 1/1 attack. So maybe you are going to have 1 minion and it gets given, but anyway, so you need a minion on the field to make it value worth it. 2/2 damage. Alright, it's pretty good card, it's interesting. I am happy to see more Hunter weapons. Cobra Shot, deals 3 damage to a minion and the enemy hero for 5. That's interesting. That sounds good on paper, but I'm not really sure. For 5 mana, it's pretty expensive, but to the enemy hero, alright. I don't really know what to think about this card. Call upon draw card, if it's a beast, it costs 4 less. Wow. It's a really good beast synergy. You can make cards cost 0 mana. Like imagine you have King Crush, anything. That's really good card. Metal to Flipper, Battle Cry, give your other max +2 attack. So I don't know. Like you get beast synergy, now you get max synergy, and it's a mech. If it would be a beast, or it would give beasts +2, I would understand it, but I don't know. Not a bad value if you have max. Like you can make hybrid decks with max and beasts. That might work. King of Beasts. Okay, so one thing I don't know, like I like the art because it's good, but I don't know if it fits with any. I don't know. It's good, but it's a bit weird for me. So it's a strong taunt, I see. Gain +1 attack for each other beast you have. Wow. So again, beast synergy. Imagine. Unleash the Hounds. Snake Trap. It gets strong easily. Feign Death, trigger all death rattles on your minions. So I think they are giving hunters mobility. Like you can make max decks now, maybe. Beast decks. And now death rattle decks. Because this is awesome. Like, can Bloodhoof. Hey, finally he can say hi to his son. Or not finally, because you could do it, but still. Let's see what do we have. We got some really interesting death rattle cards back there. So it will be interesting. Steam Weedle Sniper, your hero power can target minions. Yeah, that's an awesome card. So 2/3, it's a good value by itself. And a bit later, like when you have 4/5 mana, the 2 damage that you can deal to minions is going to be huge. I'm thinking about playing like I don't know the name because I'm recording and I forget the card names. There is the 2/7 card, which takes damage, gains 2 or 3 attack power. You can play it, you can shoot it by yourself like mages. Gazrilla, Gazrilla, or I don't know. The new legendary 7 for a 6/9. Whenever this minion takes damage, double its attack. What? Are you sure you wanted to give this 9/2? Because it will take damage, but it won't die. Like, you have to keep one removal in your hand for this one. Because this is dangerous. Like, 6 damage almost guarantees that it will going to kill anything that goes into it. Then it's going to have 12 damage and then 24 and etc, etc, etc. With this card, you can make this a beast. There are many cards that do damage to everything. Like, put this out, Mad Bomber or Matter Bomber, and this will be a real beast. This is a very dangerous card. Mage. Alright. One new spell. Flame Cannon. Deal 4 damage to random enemy minion. Well, people are going to get the reason again why to hate mages. This. Oh! Turn 4! You have a Yeti! How cute. Take this. Take my spell power. Bye bye Yeti. Snow Chugger. It's a cute. It reminds me of a frog. I don't know if it's a frog. Snow Chugger, 2 for a 2/3. I don't know if Chugger means something like frog, I'm not sure. I might be stupid. Freeze any character damaged by this minion is pretty good. Like, it's probably going to die, but it's just going to give you some time, and it might be the thing you need as a mage. Goblin Blast Mage, 4 for a 5/4, so it's something that we saw earlier, but it has a spell. Or Battle Cry. If you control a mag, deal 4 damage to randomly split among enemy characters. This is awesome as well. This is pretty good value. Suits Beaver. Spell damage +1. Not too many things to say about this. This is really good for a mage. Another spell damage card. Unstable Portal. Add random minion to your hand. It costs 3 less. Wow. It's a bit too strong, I think. Of course, it depends on which minion, because you can get 1 cost minions or 2 cost minions as well. Oh yeah, I've read about this card, and it's funny because you can get Jeraxus. And it's just funny when the enemy thinks that finally I got damage, and nope, Jeraxus. 4 for Echo of Medivh, so 2 spell cards. I was just blind. Put a copy of each friendly minion into your hand. From the field, I guess. So this is an interesting card as well. You want to be careful with it because you don't want to overdraw, and you don't want those cards that take advantage of having cards in your hand or too many cards. But this is strong, I think. V Spell Stopper. 4 for a 2/5. Adjacent minions can be targeted by spells or hero power. That's good. For a mage, even better. Pretty strong 5/2/5, so you can see that it's just for this text, not for the attack damage. Flame Leviathan 7/7. When you draw this, deal 2 damage to all characters. Wow. Yeah, this new feature they put in that when you draw the card, like a thing that you can't really control, it's pretty amazing. This changes the games a lot. Good card. Good value. Interesting playstyle. Paladin. Seal of Light. Restore 4/2 to your hero and gain 2 attack this turn for 2. So you want to play it around turn 3 or 4, because that's the play where you will miss some HP, so it won't go to loss like the heal, but and you can afford it to attack. So later in the game, if you hit something in the face, you might regret it. Earlier, like turn 1, turn 2, this is shitty because the 4 hero is going to waste, and +2 attack for 2 is not worth it. Shielded Minibot 2 for a 2/2, and it has Divine Shield. It's awesome. It's the Argent Crusader, but stronger by 1, more expensive by 1. Nothing else to say, it's a solid card. enhances the Divine Shield X. Cobalt Guardian, whenever you summon a gain Divine Shield. It's weak, really weak. 6-3 in turn 5, it dies to anything then. So what it means that you need at least 6-7 mana. And another bot that costs like that 1 and 2 mana to make it strong, and if you have a mech deck, it can stay alive for a long time. But probably it's going to die when the enemy can kill it. 3 Master for Battle, summon 3 1-1 Silverhand Recruits, equip a 1-4 weapon. So yeah, this is the weapon I was talking about. Maybe I'll mention that it was a 1-3, I don't know. Why would I want 1-1s again? Like, I didn't want the Wisp back then, why would I want these 1-1s now? I think I clicked on the card. Oh boy. My computer is a bit laggy. Scarlet Purifier, 3 for a 4-3, another offensive card, deal 2 damage to all minions with Death Rattle. So I was thinking about this card yesterday, when I was planning this video. I just quickly read through some cards, not all of them. And this just caught my attention. And this is interesting because you can kill enemy Death Rattle cards or weaken them, but more interestingly, there is the Naxxramas egg. I don't know the name, but it summons 4-4 when it dies, and it's basically 0-2. And it usually gets silenced before it can do anything. You have to give it town damage or summon this card. It kills it, and you have a 4-4, so it's a really good value. Basically, if you don't have any Death Rattle cards on the field or the enemy, 4-3 is still good. Cookhammer, Battle Cry, give a random friendly minion Divine Shield and Taunt. This is a fun card, I think, once again because it's random. The value is, I think it's great, because it's, you can summon it early, and this damage is helpful. If it would be 1-3, I would really not consider playing it, or consider not playing it, English. But with this, Quartermaster. Give your Silverhand Recruits +2/+2. Oh, okay. So now I see it. The synergy between these cards. So for 8 mana, you can have 3 free freeze on the field and the extra ones that you summoned. So alright, so this is interesting because previously you might want to get rid of those recruits because the paladin might have a blessing of kings or something, but usually that you could just ignore them if you had a taunt or something. But now, if you ignore it, then this might happen, and you want this to happen. You don't want this. Bolvar Fordagon 5 for a 1/7. When a friendly minion dies, what the hell is happening to my computer? So yeah, my computer lagged a bit. It doesn't really like fraps. So Bolvar Fordagon 5 for a 1/7. When a friendly minion dies while this is in your hand, gain +1 attack. So again, recruits. They die, this card becomes stronger, you play it, and it's going to get hexed, polymorphed, silenced, killed, anything. So, Tyrion Fordring has a chance to play. But yeah, it's a silence, most probably, and then you get a 1/7. So you might want a card that can give it a taunt, like a Cockhammer. So, well, let's go to the priest card, my favorite class in the game. Shrinkmeister. 2 for a 3/2, give a minion -2 attack this turn. Oh boy. So the time when people are going to hit priests even more has come because, hey, take my Yeti, you can't kill it. Take this card, you can't kill it because it has 4 damage. Here's my injured Blade Master, you can't kill it. Yes, I can. I can, because now the balance is ruined. You can't trust anything now, because Shrinkmaster is here to ruin your day. Balance chosen. Give a minion +2, +4, and spell damage +1. This is a good card. +4 health. Yeah, so priests are good, known for giving +half to their minions. Strong card. I like how they gave spell damage cards into this extension. Light of the Neru restores 3 health. If the target is still damaged, summon a Light Warden. So, like I mentioned, Injured Blade Master. It's a 4/7, and it's going down for a 4/3. You put this in, it's going to get a 4/6. You summon a Light Warden. You heal it back, like if you play it in turn 4, yeah. And the Light Warden is going to get buffed. Shadow Boxer. Whenever a character is healed, deal 1 damage to a random enemy. So this is well played with the oh my god, how is it called? Northshy Cleric? Yeah, that one. Both of these are getting triggered. Also, if you have like Circle of Healing or something like that, and many characters are damaged. It happens! Yay! Everyone getting a damage. So whenever character, so it's going to be your hero as well. Alright, so I'm getting tired because it's late here. I'm going to speed up a little bit. Upgraded repair bot, battle cry, give a friendly mech 4 health, 5/5/5. Good stat line, good value, good battle cry, pretty strong. Shadow Bomber, 1 for a 2/1, deal 3 damage to each hero. What? It's pretty weird. So okay, it's good because I can heal myself as a priest. If I'm not in shadow form. It's an offensive card. Interesting. It's not bad. Turn 1, it's good. Pretty weird playstyle, but definitely beneficial for a priest. 6 mana for Light Bomb. Deal damage to each minion equal to its attack. It's a pretty good board clear. Like, if you saw the cards, mostly they are more damage than half, but still it's probably going to mean a board clear at least for the enemy. And I'm just thinking about legendaries now, like Ysera dies. Wow, wait. Okay, Ysera doesn't die because I think it's weak. It's like the 4th 12. But yeah, Alexstrasza, Deathwing, this is really good against them. Vol'jin. Swap half with another Minion. Did I just say minion? Anyway, so 5 for a 6/2, but it's swapped half with probably like an upgraded repair bot or something. That's interesting because it needs a stronger card, but it's really tough as well. Then another minion, wait, so it's an enemy minion. Alright, that's really good then, even better. Rogue, Goblin Auto Barber. Give your weapon +1 attack. So it's really good with the default weapon, the spell power weapon, or spell hero power. I always forget the name. So 2 for 3/2 again. It dies easily, but it's for the battle cry. Think of Sharp Sword Oil. Give your weapon +3 attack. Combo. Give a random friendly minion +3 attack. This is good as well. For 4, it's kind of worth it. If you have a good trade out of it, or good damage. Maybe an aggro rogue. Yeah, an aggro rogue is really beneficial from this card. Iron Sensei. At the end of your turn, give another friendly mech +2/+2. Okay, this is strong. This is really strong. This is going to be killed next turn, but it's going to get to buff something. And if it's a taunt mech, this might survive and buff something even more. Ogre Ninja. Stealth, 50 chance to attack the wrong enemy, 5 for 6/6. So again, we could see that ogres get the good value because of this randomness. But still it's a wrong enemy, so it's not that bad. It's kind of funny art. When I cheat a rogue, I mean a pirate. Whenever you summon a pirate, gain staff. So gain staff means this one gain staff, and this means that damage and summon a pirate. Damage again, summon a pirate. So you want to keep it stabbed if you want to get some value, but if it doesn't die and you can attack once, that 4-1 is a really good value for 2. Otherwise it might just... And yeah, when you summon it you need a pirate, or it's going to going down easily. Cogmaster's Wrench has +2 attack while you have a mech. It's reasonable. And yeah, so if you don't have a mech, it's worth nothing. Otherwise, it's a good value. Sabotage. Destroy a random enemy minion combo and your opponent's weapon. Another card for rogues that people are going to hate. Trade Prince Galivix. Sorry, WoW players, I don't know how to pronounce his name properly. Whenever your opponent casts a spell, gain a copy of it and give them a coin. 658. Good stat values. It's a working lore walker show, kind of. But you are going to be... I mean, you have to be careful about this coin. Like, if you give a rogue this and he has a... If Miracle Rogue still exists, once again, then the Citizen Auction are going to benefit from these cards. Otherwise, it's a good solid legendary. Or, yeah, it was a legendary. Shaman. Whirling Zap-O-Matic. Wind Fury, 2 for a free 2. Again, you have to play it in turn 2, otherwise it dies. 6 damage is really good. Early to the face. It won't trade well, because it's going to die the first it takes, usually. Cracker, deal 3 to 6 damage, overload 1. Interesting. It's good food for those cards that needs overload to get buffed. 3-6 damage is pretty strong, but it's really RNG, like... Yeah, you want to play it against cards that has 4-5 damage. I wouldn't play it against something that has 6 damage, because I know that it wouldn't die. It has 1 to 4 chance. 1 in 4. Doom or Shaman. Another Ogre. Wind Fury. It's funny. Alright, 4 for... it's a good value. I think it's pretty good. Power Mace. A weapon. Give a random friendly mech 2 plus 2. I mean, 2 and 2. And it's Death Rattle. 3 for 3 2. It's a good weapon. Good Death Rattle. I like this because you can't silence Power Mace. I mean, you can silence weapons. Sorry, I'm really tired. And a friendly mech. So, again, you need mechs. But this is what this ability is about. Vitality Totem. At the end of your turn, restore 4 half to your hero. Okay, so this is a good card. Because 4 half is guaranteed. And this is going to be like the Monetite Totem. So the enemy wants to get rid of this because it heals you back really easily. And then this card means that you can have more weapons because now you can afford taking damage to your face. Ancestor Call. Put a random minion from each player's hand into the battlefield. I like this one. I always like these cards. Sylvian Sprint Walker. Whenever another friendly Morlock dies, draw a card. Overload 1. Okay, so... Yeah, so I'm going to talk about this card as well, and I'm going to say my opinion. It's not a bad value, actually. Well, pretty weak, but a tanky card. Neptune 7477. Add 4 random Morlocks to your hand. Overload 3. So, what I wanted to say is that I see that they are encouraging the Shaman Murloc decks because they were viable because of Bloodlust and things like that, but now it's a must. Like Warlocks, alright, but Shamans, pretty good Murloc decks, and I'm going to make one, I think, if I get these cards. Warlock, 2 Dark Bomb for 3 damage, 2 for 3 damage, it's alright, it's pretty good. No negative effects like dropping a card or things like that, so it's good. Floating Watcher. Whenever your hero takes damage on your turn, gain +2/+2. So what you want to do with this one, because I saw a video that with Total Biscuit, and I can say what he said. So it's a 4/4, it's pretty weak for its value. You want to play it on like turn 7, when you can actually use a card, like life tap, draw a card, take damage, make it a 6/6. Also you can play Flaming, Pitlord and things like that to hit yourself and make this even stronger. Fire Cannon. At the end of your turn, deal 2 damage to a non-mech minion. That can be your own minion. I won't really want to play this anytime, because for this to work you need only this one on the field or only mechs. And with this expansion, yeah, so just look at a quick look at these cards. Demon decks are real. You don't want a Warlock mech deck. Implosion 4 for a deal 2, so 4 mana, deal 2 to 4 damage to a minion. Summon a 1/1 imp for each damage dealt, so it guarantees at least 2 imps, 2 1/1 imps. Okay. Mistress of Pain, whenever this minion deals damage, restore that much half to your hero. So 1/4, not really big, but finally a way that how Warlocks can reliably heal themselves without a shitty card, like Sacrificial Pact, yeah, that's it. Anima Golem, at the end of each turn, destroy this minion if it's your only one, 6 for a 9/9. So, in a zoo deck, you might want to place this one, because it's funny. Like, you will have minions, but the enemy have to focus the other ones first. Maybe some staff minions. Yeah, those could work. Like, put staff, do Zerital, what are they called? That one imps that heal, that gives +1 health to everything, or how it works now? Oh my god, I forgot. Hearthstone. So it's a pretty good card, I think, if you can play it well. So Demon Heart. Deal 5 damage to a minion. If it's a friendly demon, give it +2/+2. +5/+5, sorry. So this is a stronger Demon Fire. Give it to this and you get a really strong heal. And Mal'Ganis. Your other demons have +2/+2, your hero is immune, so you can draw, you can summon Pitlord, Flame Imp, everything, and you shouldn't get damaged, theoretically. Also imps are getting that +2/+2, so here is the Warlock Silverhand Recruit, and it Quartermaster, but a stronger one. 9/7, it's not that strong, but what it gives is really strong. Ogre Wormhole for warrior cards. So 3 for a 4/2, 50 chance to attack the wrong enemy. That's interesting. So I have yet to see this effect, the chance, because I just want to feel how it is that when you really need to eat something, and how it can screw you over. Otherwise I don't see too bad. 1/1. So 1 for a 1/3 warbot, in rage, +1 attack. No, it's a bad card. Scrooge and Clunker, give a friendly mech +2/+2. Bad value for stats. But this is okay, so with this you can play it. But still that one attack won't matter much. But yeah, that can work. Shield Maiden, Battle Cry gain 5 armor. 5/5 for 6, but that Battle Cry makes it worth it. I guess if you need that armor, like more offensive, like more weapons, you need more armor, so it's not that bad. It's actually pretty useful. Siege Engine. Whenever you gain armor, give this minion +1 attack. So does it? So it's just whenever you gain armor. So with combo with this card, like I played this next turn, it's going to get 1 armor of run damage. Alright. I think it's a good card. Bouncing Blade. Deals 1 damage to a random minion, repeat until a minion dies. Oh, Do you think what I think? The 3 mana cost Deathwing Slayer. Like, okay, you have Deathwing, hey, I have this card that's going to kill Deathwing slowly, 1 by 1 damage. And bye bye to your Deathwing. This is another fun card, I wouldn't really... With an aggro or enraged deck, it's really good. Because it's going to get your minions enraged, like this one, so this might be viable, actually. But also it's a fun card again. Like, anything that's random in this game makes it fun for me. Crush, summon, destroy minion. If you have a damage minion, this costs 4, that's okay. So, it's basically a free cost one, usually. That's good. I'm happy to see another warrior removal. And also I'm not happy to see another warrior removal. Iron Juggernaut, 6 for a 6/5. Shuffle a mine into your opponent's deck. When draw, it explodes for 10 damage. And yeah, here's the mine. Whenever you draw this, it explodes, you take 10 damage and draw a card. So, when I first saw this card, I thought that Youthful Brewmaster and all the Brewmasters and all the spare parts and everything, it's 6 cost. It doesn't cost really much. If you play it a bit later than turn 6, you can get this back to your hand with some cards and just spread the mines to the enemy deck and wait till it explodes. So it's going to be a fun one. For sure, if someone plays like that. Also, it's 5/6, so we want to get rid of it because it hits hard. And also you get a mine in your deck if you play against it. So that's it. I'm pretty tired now. Maybe you could hear it, and I'm sorry if it ruined some part of it. I hope you enjoyed most part of the video. I did. I miss making videos. And tomorrow I think it will come out for me too. And then I'm going to buy some packs, as I said, open them, and make a deck hopefully. So thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and see you next time. Bye.